So you want to talk about Raw's debut show on Netflix. You want to talk about Seth versus CM Punk. Is The Rock final boss storyline over Rhea versus Liv? You want to talk about Jay Uso. You want to talk about Travis Scott smoking a blunt on WWE television? And do you want to talk about John Cena officially declaring himself for the 2025 Royal Rumble? Well, you know who you gotta talk to. What up, what up, what up? It's your boy D back at you with another video. And you know we are here to talk about Raw on Netflix. I've been dying to talk about this all day, and we about to waste no time. Let's get into it. The first thing we're going to talk about is the cold open for the show. Absolute heat. Absolute heat. The cold open for the show was so fire. Like, I don't understand how nobody could like that cold open. It cooked on all levels. Like the canvas. I did a reaction video to it. It's on my YouTube channel. But the cold open, absolute fire, so I won't spend too much time on it. Triple H comes out. Triple H is under the whole projector screen. Gas. Triple H welcomes us to the Netflix era. And then the lights go out again. And what's the first thing you see? You hear the emphatic, "If you smell what The Rock is cooking." The final boss, The Rock, walks out of that net in the crowd, and Intuit Dome in Inglewood, California is going insane. The Rock comes out, the crowd is popping. The crowd is going nuts. The thing is, what that crowd didn't know, what the internet didn't know, was that, my friends, that wasn't the final boss character, the evil character of The Rock. That who walked out there, that was Dwayne Johnson. And what do you mean by that, D? We're talking about Dwayne The Rock Johnson, who is a board member of TKO. It was very much that side of Dwayne, where Dwayne came out, was giving high fives, and Dwayne came out, he did his normal catchphrases. "You're finally The Rock has come back to Los Angeles." He told a couple jokes or two, did a little chee-hoo for Moana 2. He did his little things, but he was there for business. Very there for business purposes, and to talk about the celebration, to be there for the celebration of Raw on Netflix. And he was really much just a businessman. He wasn't the final boss. How do you know that? Very simple. Ari Emanuel was sitting front row. Nick Khan was sitting front row. And as The Rock is partners with those gentlemen, The Rock wasn't The Rock. And that threw off everybody, including your boy. One of the things The Rock did that really threw people for a loop, and he even got Bully Ray and Dave LaGreca from Busted Open going ape shit about. The Rock gave a salute to Cody Rhodes, who Cody Rhodes was in the crowd. The Rock gave Cody Rhodes a handshake. He said he's proud of him, this, that, and the third, and how Cody put the company on his back for the last year. The Rock was saying a lot, and we're all like, huh? What? What is this? Then The Rock talked about Roman Reigns and how Roman Reigns is the tribal chief. Then he talked about the match of him and Solo and how to get the show on the road. And then he left. And then Roman Reigns comes out. Roman Reigns comes out to an elite pop. He had the Kobe 9s on. Looking fly. Looking fly. Roman comes out. Him and Solo have a match for the Ula Fala to see who is the tribal chief. The match cooks. It's like 50 minutes of absolute gas. Okay, storyline was all over the place. It was beautiful. It was chaotic. It was beautiful. And let's talk about the future star. Netflix got to F around and find out about that guy, Jacob Fatu. That boy is different, okay? When that boy came in and kicked Roman, then he hit the DDT, and then he hit the moonsault and hit his little dance. everyone was like, who the fuck is that guy? Hold on, who is that? That boy got something different about him. Because Jacob Fatu, he's next up, and he's something special. Y'all gonna, if you never seen WWE before, keep your eye on Jacob Fatu. I promise you, that boy different and that boy good. So, Roman ends up beating Solo Sikoa. And he now officially, and always was, the original, the only tribal chief. Now that the Ulafala is back where it belongs, around the neck of Roman Reigns. So Roman Reigns is celebrating. We all got the ones up to the sky. And then The Rock walks back out. And we're like, oh, what's going on? What's this going to be? The Rock walks right back out. He takes the Ulafala from Paul Heyman. Does it slow. Puts the Ulafala over Roman Reigns' head. They do their strong handshake, and then they hug. Rock raises his hand. The Rock walks out. There was no heel turn there was no turn on Roman Reigns or nothing. In that instance, The Rock disappears. And people are very, very, very mad. Because we're like, what is this? And then to make it worse, The Rock posts on IG Live. The Rock has his social media team backstage, and they're taking an Instagram live video of The Rock coming back to the curtain. The Rock is dapping up Roman Reigns. The Rock is dapping up Solo Sikoa, dapping up Sami Zayn, dapping up Jimmy Uso. The Rock is talking to Rhea Ripley. The Rock is talking to Drew McIntyre, Travis Scott. Nobody was mad at those things. We all was pissed off because then The Rock started to talk to Cody Rhodes outside his bus and about how Mama Rhodes actually used to babysit The Rock back in the day and all of this stuff. The Rock told him how proud he is of Cody and how Cody is a true professional. He talked about the storyline they were in. And they did a shot of tequila as a toast. The internet was not happy. Okay? The internet was not happy. Because he exposed a lot. And it makes us think, is the final boss character of The Rock, is the storyline over? Is the Bloodline storyline, one of the greatest storylines in professional wrestling, is it over? It makes you think. Everyone now is saying it's over. The Rock is done. This and the third. Do I think The Rock is done? I don't think so. Because there's very still little details that they kept in their little breadcrumbs. For example, don't y'all find it very odd? Don't you find it a little bit strange? The Rock and Cody Rhodes both had the same outfit on. The same exact outfits on. From when The Rock beat up Cody Rhodes on the road to WrestleMania and left him bloody against that bus. Don't you find it weird that not only did The Rock have the same outfit on, but Cody Rhodes had the exact same outfit on as well? You don't find that a little strange? You don't find that a little different? You don't find it different that when Cody and Rock said goodbye, Cody said, there's more magic to be made. And The Rock looked at him and said, there's more magic to be made. And then they walked away. You didn't find that to be a little different? And this is what I started to think. And this is how I started to feel. Maybe The Rock can't make WrestleMania. Maybe The Rock can't make WrestleMania. But maybe that's not the last match we see The Rock in. Maybe The Rock does something else. And that something else could be very special. That something else could be something worth seeing. We don't know. Maybe the Bloodline story isn't over. And maybe that's what they want us to think. Because there's so many still parts that are going around. Look at Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens came in and attacked Roman to try to get Solo to win. Cody Rhodes came out to save him. There's more storyline there. Look at Drew McIntyre. We'll get to Drew down the line. But look at Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre is still gunning, still hunting for Roman Reigns. We still got more storyline to tell, and we still got more things to cook. So instead of freaking out, I'm going to sit back, relax, and let them cook. Does it look like Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania is going to happen? I don't know. And maybe that's the thing Triple H wants us to do. He doesn't want us to know. He's taking the pen away from the smart fans. He's taking the pens away from Dave Meltzer's bum ass and the PWN insiders and all these other dirt sheets. He's keeping us guessing. We all don't know what's going to happen next. And honestly, I think that is what's the magic of why WWE is so on fire right now. So, I spent 12 minutes all on that. And we still got more to go. So, let's keep getting into it. Okay, next thing we got on the list. John Cena announces he's in the Royal Rumble. I love John Cena. When John Cena came out and gave that promo, like, look at my streak, guys. I haven't won a match in 2,000 days. Okay? I understand he said that. I understand why he said that. John Cena's been low-key stacking up. I'm going to see. He won with LA Knight in the tag team match. And then he won another match with Miz and R-Truth. Thing is, Cena hasn't won a singles match in a very long time. The last singles match was against Solo Sikoa, and Solo Sikoa beat the dog shit out of him. Is what it is, okay? And John Cena's he was already selling that, like, I don't think a 17th championship is in my cards. But there's the Royal Rumble. That's like a lottery ticket. There is the Elimination Chamber. That's like a lottery ticket. There is the Money in the Bank. That's a lottery ticket. And what's special about the Money in the Bank, the Royal Rumble, and the Elimination Chamber? John Cena has won all of them. John Cena has won the Money in the Bank more than once, and he has won the Elimination Chamber the Royal Rumble more than once. And what's more special about the Royal Rumble is then you have to ask yourself, will Mr. Hustle, Loyalty, Respect, Mr. The Last Time Is Now, will John Cena be the one to tie Stone Cold Steve Austin and win his third Royal Rumble match? Why would this be important? Because if John Cena wins the Royal Rumble, and if John Cena goes on and faces a champion at WrestleMania 41, and if John Cena breaks Ric Flair's record, he can officially be the title that Michael Cole and them all call him as the greatest of all time in the WWE. They've been calling him that. And if they give John Cena that accolade on the way out, it would be something special. That's going to be something that people are going to want to tune into. That's going to be something that people are going to want to see. And John Cena said it himself. The only time we say never around here is when we say never give up. John Cena, I'm rooting for you. Hell yeah. Next thing we're going to talk about is Rhea versus Liv. Rhea versus Liv was dope. I really liked the match. I thought it was very fun. I thought it was very entertaining. I loved the fact that Rhea won. It was very shocking. I was shocked Becky Lynch didn't return. I was shocked. I was perplexed. I'm not gonna lie to you. So that makes me think, where we go next? Lucky for Becky, there's so many different events coming up. Saturday night's main event. You still got the Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, and Raw on Netflix is going to be popping for a while. So we still got time to see what Becky Lynch is going to do. But I will say, but she also is in Happy Gilmore too. So I will give her that credit as well. So we still got time to see where we go with that and what's the storyline and how that goes on. But I will say, This match was dope. I'm glad Rhea Ripley got the title. I'm glad she kicked Dominic Mysterio in the dick and gave him the riptide. I'm all excited for that. But let's talk about it. The Undertaker pop. Come on, man. The Undertaker came out too. I said, oh, we lit. They're going there with it. The Undertaker? Man, first off, Undertaker came out all dripped out icy on that motorcycle, looking like the badass he is, ready for action. Gave that rub to Rhea Ripley, which was very dope because we don't really see Undertaker do that a lot for the females, and I thought that was even more special. I thought that was even cooler. Okay, so fire. Only thing that would have made it more dope to me is if Rhea Ripley would have hopped on the back of the bike and they would have rolled off together. That would have been gas. That would have been gas. But I loved the moment for what it was. I thought it was beautiful. Now, we got to talk about that guy, okay? The next thing we talking about is Drew McIntyre versus main event Jay Uso. Okay. That boy Jay Uso came out first, right? And Jay Uso came out, not just by himself. He came out with Mr. La Flame, Travis Scott. And Travis Scott came out with the hardcore title. And that belt he got, the Cactus Jack title, that shit is gas, okay? That title is fire. And first off, Travis Scott has the new theme song for WWE, and that song is gas. Okay, that theme song is hot fire. That's how you do hip-hop music at WWE. That shit crazy. Now, Jay Uso came out with that, oh, so it's just me, Us, day one-ish, and it cooked. Okay, it absolutely cooked. And that's probably one of the best Jay Uso entrances ever. The production on that entrance was nasty with the drone shots. Come on, bro. Nobody has better production than WWE. Don't care who it is. They do not have better production than WWE. Unparalleled. Anyway, the match was solid. I was shocked Jay Uso got the W. But I think the reason why he got the W is because, one, Drew normally always beats Jay. Number two, Drew gets better after he loses, gives him more to chase. And number three, I truly do believe that maybe after WrestleMania, looking towards like the fall of 2025 into 2026, I truly do believe 100% we're going to be looking at main event Jay Uso as a future world champion. He has the drip. He has the moment. He has the fans. He has the aura, and he has the look. If Jay Uso won the Royal Rumble, I don't think we would be surprised if Jay Uso won the Royal Rumble. But I don't think anybody in there would be disappointed. Jay Uso winning the Royal Rumble would be like when Bianca won the Royal Rumble. When we were like, what? Oh, that's what we doing? Because you just imagine if Jay won the Royal Rumble, just me. Oh, what? That would be crazy. But let me put it this way. They showed that Jay Uso is a star. And shout out to Travis Scott smoking a blunt on Monday Night Raw. That should tell you we are in a complete different era than we were before. Next thing we got on the list, I'm going to touch on it. Let's talk about it. Hulk Hogan getting booed in Inglewood. Duh. What did you expect, dog? You know, I'm so we're so over Hulk Hogan, okay? Hulk Hogan is a legend. Yes. Is Hulk Hogan a legend? Yes. Is Hulk Hogan an icon? Yes. But let's be real here. Is Hulk Hogan racist as hell? Yes. What more do we need to talk about? Hulk Hogan is racist as hell. I don't know. I understand it was the first Raw on Netflix. I understand he got a beer deal with the WWE. I get it. I got it. I understand. What made them think people in Inglewood, California would want to see Hulk Hogan, what made them in their right rabbit-ass minds think the people of Inglewood, California would want to go see Hulk Hogan? Now, do I believe what I would have brought back Hulk Hogan? Hell no. No, I wouldn't have. But I do understand he is an icon. He is the reason half of this doesn't exist. Most of this shit doesn't exist without Hulk Hogan. I understand. I got it, okay? I get it. If you were going to bring Hulk Hogan out, you should have brought him out Elimination Chamber. Why? Think about it. They haven't been... Wrestling has not been in that arena that they're having Elimination Chamber in since WrestleMania 18. What happened at WrestleMania 18? One of the greatest WrestleMania matches, moments, icon versus icon. The Rock versus Hulk Hogan. If you look at most wrestlers, they tell you that's their favorite WrestleMania match of all time. That match was in that arena in Canada. Why didn't they bring Hulk Hogan out there? I don't know. Saturday Night's Main Event. Another staple. Another thing. He was a staple in getting over. Why didn't they bring him out there? I don't know. I don't know why they thought Inglewood, California was a good idea for Hulk Hogan. It clearly wasn't, because Hulk Hogan got booed out the motherfucking building. And that shit was absolute comedy, and I loved every moment of it. It didn't surprise me. I thought that shit was hilarious. Now, I don't know what the deal is with Hulk Hogan, if he's going to be making more appearances or something like that. I think it's just something he's going to have to live with what he said. Nobody's ever going to forgive you for what you said. Nobody's going to ever forgive you for the racism type of things that you threw at Kamala Harris. No one's going to forgive you for this, dog. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I do understand the thing of, like, I'm human, I make mistakes, so brother. I get it. I get it. I'm not even telling you to exile yourself from WWE. What I'm saying, Hulk Hogan, is simply this. You got what you asked for. You made your bed, you gotta lay in it. You need to understand, you need to know, you said some real racist shit, okay? Bottom line, you said some real racist shit. And no matter how we feel about it or you feel about it, you should understand now that when you come out, you're probably going to get booed. And if we're all being honest, you fucked around, you deserve it. You can't say the racist shit you did and get away with it and just think we're all going to forget because it's a WWE that we live in a different universe. No, motherfucker, we're all still real people in this world. Wrestlers like to always call fans marks. Motherfucker, don't be a mark in real life. You said what you said. It was very racist. Very racist. And now you got to take that, now sit in your bed, and you got to lay in it. You made your bed, now lay in it. If you want to come back and do WWE, if you want to come back and promote your beer, I understand that. It's one of the places you built. I get that. But if you want to do an appearance and you get booed, you better lay in that motherfucker. That's all I'm saying. Don't be surprised. I don't want you to get mad. You deserve to be booed until eternity. I'm sorry. That's just how I'm calling. That's my thoughts on Hulk Hogan getting booed in the Intuit Dome in Inglewood, California. Like, motherfucker, that's where the wood was made about. You, Stacy? Nigga, you crazy. Boy, you crazy. I digress. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, let's get into something that really matters, okay? The main event. We had CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. This match cooked on all levels. I think this match was so fire. I loved it. I think this match was physical. You could feel the hatred. Even new fans got to feel the hatred. And I thought this match was very good. I loved this match. I thought it was very incredible. I thought it was very enjoyable. Now, with that being said, CM Punk was the right person to win. Seth Rollins is a motherfucking heel. Okay? No way you could watch that and not say anything different. Seth Rollins is a heel. And it's about time. Because you could tell the despair, the look on his face. This is my company. You can tell. Seth Rollins is going to be a heel. And this heel run is exactly what he needs. He needs to be desperate. Seth Rollins is a killer. And that's exactly what CM Punk said on the post show. He's a killer. And that's exactly what he needs to be. So, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to come back and give you more of my thoughts on CM Punk and Seth Rollins. Until part 2.